I just realised recently that we haven't actually done an official video telling you guys about all the races that we've got planned in 2023. I actually did a short video, an exclusive bit of content for our wonderful patrons where we ran through some of the ideas of the races that we're hopefully going to take part in, but we haven't had anything on the main channel, and just recently we've had a lot of things confirmed. So I thought I'd grab the cameras, switch them on and tell you guys all about the exciting races and adventures that we've got planned for the year. Obviously, we've already had the slightly disappointing arc of attrition where unfortunately I didn't make the finish line. We've had our first road race of the year being Reading Half Marathon, and we had a great weekend up country. And myself and Liga have just taken part in the brilliant KVK down here in Cornwall. But we have some much bigger plans rapidly approaching. So let's dive into the video and tell you guys all about what's going down in 2023. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining us for another video. It's really appreciated. I'm Lloyd Purvis and this is Run4Adventure. Really hope you've been enjoying all the recent content with all the kit reviews and race day videos. But don't forget, if you are, it would be a massive help if you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's completely free to do, only takes a few seconds by clicking on that little red box down there in the corner. And while you're there, don't forget to hit that bell icon as well, because then you'll be notified when we upload any new exciting running content and you won't miss out on any future videos. Right, so let's get stuck into some of the races that we're going to be taking part in this year, because I know you guys love a race day video. So the first race, next one up on the calendar, is a local race and it's only 10k in length, but it is the start of the brilliant summer sessions down here in Cornwall, and it all kicks off with the Godrevy 10k. So literally just down the road from our house, literally got across the street, and the route is on some very familiar trails to me out there on the beautiful Hale Towns. The race has actually featured on the channel a couple of times before, so once when I was coming back from injury and it was the first time I'd raced for some time, and the other one was when I ran it in fancy dress with a group of friends and we brought back the ancient Cornish art of emu racing. Now if you haven't watched that video, I'll link it in the description below because it's definitely worth checking out, because we had so much fun filming that evening. So I've run the route several times before, but it's been a long time since I pushed hard at the Godrevy 10. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to give it some effort on the night and we're going to take the cameras along and try and capture it along the way. So that's literally just around the corner on the 2nd of May, but what follows that is a much bigger affair, and it's going to take a few more miles to get there, because myself and Liga are going to be lining up on the start line of the Lake Como Trail 30k in Italy on the 14th of May. Now to say we're both super excited about this is a massive understatement, because Lake Como is a place we've always wanted to visit and it's got to be one of the most stunning places in the world, and now I get to go there with Liga and do the thing I love, getting out on some epic trails in nature and having ourselves an adventure. The race is obviously 30 kilometers in length, so not too long, but it does have 1,873 meters of elevation along the way. So you could say it's a little bit up and down. I've seen some footage, I've seen some pictures, and the route and the trails look stunning, so epic. Plus you've got the backdrop of Lake Como the whole way round. But it doesn't stop there, because it also comes with a very interesting and unique starting process. So the event company loads all the runners up onto a ferry, you head off out into Lake Como to the start line, and then you have to run back to the finish line. I can definitely say I've never started any type of trail race like that, so it just makes the whole thing a lot more exciting. We're going to actually be heading out a few days earlier because the event organizer also put on a mammoth 250 kilometer race around the lake with 12,500 meters of elevation. So we're going to go out, do a bit of filming, soak up the race day atmosphere, and you never know, we might be taking a cheeky look at that 250 kilometer race, because we might be lining up on the start line next year, you never know. But I think you'll agree, a pretty stunning race to start off with, but there's more to come. Obviously all the races featured in this video are kind of main races of the year that we've had confirmed, but there will be some smaller races, more local stuff thrown in for good measure, and you never know what other opportunities are going to spring up throughout the year. But if we head on to early August, we've got another trip planned away, and August is going to be a massive month for the channel. We're going to be bringing you lots of exciting adventures. We're going to be heading over to the beautiful island of Jersey, and myself and Liga are going to be taking part in the Round the Rock race. As you can imagine, we're both super excited about this one because neither of us have visited the stunning island of Jersey. It really does look like an incredible place, and in the race you actually get to run around the whole island, hence the name the Round the Rock race. So it's 48 miles in length with 4,500 feet of elevation on the coastal trails there, and it's not too dissimilar to what we run on here in Cornwall, so it should be familiar territory. Not only do they have the solo event that we're taking part in, but they also do a marathon, a half marathon, or you can take that solo distance on as a two-man relay. I think it's going to be a fantastic experience. I'm pretty sure myself and Liga are going to run together just to enjoy the race day atmosphere, and great to get out on some new exciting trails that we haven't run before in some stunning surroundings. What I'll do, actually, I'll leave links for all the races that feature in today's video in the description below in case you want to check them out in a bit more detail, or even better, get yourselves entered and join us on the start line. Literally straight after the Round the Rock race, we're going to be loading up the adventure bus and making our annual pilgrimage to our second home, Chamonix in France. Mountain trails, tasty moody coffee and lunch at Cool Cats, and obviously UTMB week. Now, unfortunately, Liga didn't get through the ballot for the CCC, and I didn't have any stones, so I couldn't enter a race this year. I did hear the other day that you could still enter the TDS, but when I heard it, I started having flashbacks, and there's no way I can put myself through that trauma again. Hopefully, we'll be in the town for a month like we were last year, and we've got lots and lots of things planned. Hopefully, going to be doing a couple of local races while we're there, and we're also trying to organise fast packing the whole of the UTMB route over 5 or 6 days. So that involves 104 miles, 10,000 meters of elevation, and obviously staying overnight in some of the beautiful mountain refuges. This is something we've dreamt about doing for years and years, and maybe now that neither of us are racing at UTMB, it's perfect timing. I would also love to see the whole route in daylight, because having done the race, you do spend 2 nights, well, I spend 2 nights the speed I run it, so you do tend to miss out on a lot of the stunning views and scenery along the way. We'll definitely be spending a lot of time in the mountains, whatever we choose to do. And then obviously you've got the hype of UTMB week, and we're going to be running around all over the place doing lots of filming, following the big dance around the mountains so that we can bring you guys another epic Run4Adventure race day recap video. And we're going to be doing another shakeout run. It was so cool to get together with lots of you guys in the stunning town of Chamonix and go for that nice steady run down by the river. However, I'm not running TDS this year, so hopefully we can do it on a Tuesday morning or a Wednesday morning when there's more runners and more viewers in town. So it should be even busier than last year. So you can see it's going to be a fun-packed August full of lots of epic trail running adventures, and I just can't wait. So there you have it. That's all the big races that we got confirmed so far this year in 2023. We are working on one more. That could be the Mont Blanc Marathon in June, part of the incredible Golden Trail series by Salomon, and another race that we've wanted to run for years and years but never got round to doing it. Hasn't been confirmed, but we are working hard on getting that done. I'm also considering taking on a marathon on the roads later in the year, around autumn time. So if you guys know of any good marathon courses that time of the year, get in the comments below and let us know all about it. Ideally, I'd like it to be a flattish, fast route, and now that the pain and suffering is just a distant memory from Reading, I think it'd be great to get back out and put in a quality block of structured training on the road, and then try and run a decent marathon time later in the year. Okay, so that's pretty much it for our race calendar video, but we got lots of exciting content heading your way very soon. We got some more road shoe, trail shoe, first impressions videos. I just got my hand on the latest trail running torch from Phoenix, so keep your eyes peeled. Those videos will be on the channel very soon. But for now, guys, thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. Don't forget you can support the channel through our awesome merchandise at Run4Adventure.uk, or through our Patreon page for as little as £2 a month. Not only is it a massive help to the channel, but it also opens up a world of Run4Adventure perks. But until next time, guys, we'll be back here very, very soon. And as always, stay safe and keep on running. But it has been a while since I pushed really hard on the Godreevy 10K route. So come the 2nd of May, is it? Because myself and Liga are going to be lining up on the Lake Como Trail 30... But it does have 1,872 metres of elevation. Elevation. I wonder what elevation means. But it's not elevation, it's elevation.